Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're in the garden again, my little happy place. And we're going to do something that I've never done before, which is planting a second round of potatoes. Most of us, we all plant our potatoes in the spring. We just do one crop of them. We harvest them in the fall once they're done growing. But I've been doing some research. We can start a second round of potatoes, which I'm really excited about because my potatoes aren't doing too well. They got frozen, and I, not thinking straight, covered up the foliage that got frozen, and so that kind of killed them off. Because they were doing all right until they got frozen, and then I covered them up. And this was after they got frozen. So pretty much in this whole row right here, I have, let's see, one that survived in this row. So I'm gonna plant some more. Typically, you would plant seed potatoes that you get from the local, your nursery or greenhouse. You can even get them, like Tractor Supply, Ace, IFA. But being as late in the season, there's no more seed potatoes. So what I'm doing is I went to the grocery store and I got a couple packages of these small little, like they call them new potatoes, and we're gonna plant those, and it's totally gonna work. The only thing is you want to make sure that they are grown in the US. If they're from outside of the US, then they go through a sterilization process, which they won't grow from there. And these were grown up in good old Idaho. So let me just show you what I did to prepare some of them. Some of them, they are going to be planted whole like this, and others I cut up. So let me show you. They look super gnarly, right? No worries, this is how they're supposed to look. So I literally bought these yesterday, the whole potato. And of some of them, I wanted much more than what I purchased. And so this is how you do it. So you start from a whole potato, and you see these little divots. Those are called eyes, and that's where the potato grows from. And so what I did, of the ones that I wanted multiples of, like these purple potatoes, there's not as many in a bag, I just sliced the potatoes like in half or in thirds, making sure that I had an eye or a couple of eyes on each little slice. So you see, there's an eye, and there's an eye. So I got 2 eyes on that one. So in the bag that I got, there are just multiples. This is probably like a little Yukon Gold. This is just a purple potato, so the flesh is purple. They don't taste different, but they are creamier, and I love me a creamy potato. And then some other little red potatoes. Don't they look gnarly? And the reason why is after cutting them, you place them in the sun so that they can scab over, so that they don't just rot in the ground. And I just did this yesterday afternoon. After I got done cutting them, I just placed them outside in the sun, and now they've got themselves a nice little scab. And so we're going to be able to plant them today. And typically how I plant potatoes, I would dig one big trench. So this would just be like one big trench, and then I would place the potatoes in their correct spot. But because this is already mounded up, I don't want to have to dig a trench. So I'm just going to dig a hole and place each potato in their separate little holes. And you want to plant them roughly 8 to 12 inches apart, so they have plenty of room to grow. But with these ones, because they're not going to have as long of a growing season, I'm going to plant them a little bit closer, which is totally fine. They will still produce, so I'm going to plant them closer to, probably closer to the 8 inches than the 12 inches. So let's get to planting. And in planting your potatoes, you want them to be, you know, like 5-7 inches deep. But you can't really, like, I don't know. You probably could plant them too deep, but it's probably pretty hard. So this one, just whole potato, drop it in the hole, cover it back up. I am planting all the same potatoes together, but if you want it to be more of a fun little surprise, do what you want. Plant them however you want. So it could be a fun little surprise. And then when it comes time to planting the ones that you cut in half and scabbed over, you want to place the cut side down. There's really only a few, there's like one of them where I have 2 spots that are cut. I will take the biggest spot and put that down. Alright, just got it all planted, the full row, a little bit at the end of those 2, just to fill it in. I also forgot to mention, when you plant your whole potatoes, it doesn't matter how you place it, you just drop it in there. It's just the cut ones that you need to worry about of placing cut side down. Also, another fun thing I did is I planted sunflowers, just like tons. I just dig a little trench, and at the end, both ends of the potato rows, just planted sunflowers. So I thought that'd be fun. And they're doing awesome. And these are gonna get so tall, it'd just be wicked. You see our corn we got planted right there is coming up. Garden's coming along. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you learned something. If you have done this method before, let me know how it worked. Or if you've never heard of it, see if you might try it. You still got time. It's Father's Day today, so June 21st. You probably won't see this for a couple of days, but you could still get potatoes in the ground and still get a harvest off of them at the end of the season. They're going to be more of a nude potato, not fully grown, just cute little small ones, but they're going to be so delicious, perfect for roasting. I love roasting them. There's so many different ways to make potatoes. So get your hands dirty, get some potatoes in the ground. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and share with your friends.